So she took her neighbor to the Supreme Court of Australia because it got rejected all the way up there. Supreme Court obviously basically locked her right out of court.
Oh my god, what a twat.
And now 9,000 of her neighbors are planning a cookout on her street. They're all going to fuck up her life.
Fuck, I will go to that. There's my only reason I will ever go to Australia is that I would go for that cookout.
Do you not understand, vegans, that these are the people that make you look really bad?
Yeah.
Like, and you know what? I'm on board with the no odor thing. I think that should be a law. I think if I can't smoke at a bus stop, you can't wear a half a bottle of fucking perfume in the morning. But that's not the case. And I hate the smell of fish. If you're cooking fish, I think that should be like I'm almost on her side on this one. But trying to file a human rights violation, like, do you own a TV or a radio? Anything like? Having to smell meat is not exactly a violation of your human rights. Look what's going on everywhere else in the world right now. Where
there's a woman in the U.S. that called the cops on her black neighbor because he was having a barbecue, and her complaint. You ready for this? Her complaint was that she wasn't the right next door neighbor; she was the across the street neighbor.
Yeah,
and called a complaint because smoke was wafting past her window.
Well, that's perfectly reasonable.
And the cops showed up and ordered them to stop cooking.
Was it black smoke?
Ironically, it was white smoke.
Wondered.
That's the curious thing. It was white smoke.
I'm just relieved that story doesn't end with him getting shot. Really, that's
true enough.
A cop you know what I heard in that whole story? A cop didn't shoot a black guy.
Yeah.
That's remarkable. That is a progress.
That's so sad.
This woman, it's not only vegan, but she's fucking Australian to boot. So, remember we used to do the Dick of the Week thing? She gets it for the rest of the year, pretty much.
Oh, absolutely. That is the Golden Twat Award if I've ever fucking heard of one.
And for as much as I bitch about Australians because they're filthy people and I hate them, these things that they do, and I mean that in the nicest possible way, I really do. These people, this is what they do. Like when they filmed Survivor there, they would all run down and throw chocolate bars over the fence and shit. And they're going to, 9,000 of them going to camp out and just fucking destroy her life. And I think that's great. I can almost respect them a little more because of that.
Oh, completely and totally.
Just awesome. 9,000 barbecues going. That's they have nothing better to do in Australia. That's why they can do stuff like this. They don't work. They just do this. They barbecue. And there's enough damn wildlife walking all over down the middle of the fucking road. They just barbecue whatever they want. It's just walking all over the place. You just grab it, throw it on the grill.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter. It's your neighbor. Fuck it. You're going on the Barbie.
They don't care. They will eat anything. You don't want to get in the way of a hungry Australian. That's where the whole Tasmanian devil.
You know, I've discovered there is a food I actually, and this is really fucked up for me to even openly even admit this, but there is something I actually want to try.
I assume you've already tried everything.
No, this is something that I'm stunned that I'm even going to admit this. I want to try barbecued tarantula.
Yeah, that's wrong. Why? Don't.
Here's why. Because every single clip I've seen of anybody who's eaten it have all had the exact same reaction, which is, I can't fucking believe I'm doing this. Oh my fucking God, I'm going to fucking puke. I can't believe I'm doing this. And then they finally get over the fear. They take a bite and they're like, oh my God, this is fucking delicious.
Yeah, I don't
It tastes like nothing I've ever had, but oh my God, this is really, and they're like losing their minds.
Yeah, I know. No. Mix it into something, make it look like a shepherd's pie, something. I don't know. You're not handing me a spider.
And they're giant spiders too. It's not like little ones. It's the big ones. It's like those giant bird eater spiders.
Yeah, I know. They're fucked. When I was there, they had plastic tubes around all the trees so that you could see them because they're chameleon spiders. They can fucking blend in with the tree bark.
Oh, my God.
So they got these big plastic tubes around all the trees so you don't lean against a spider and die.
Oh,
that's not a place you want. That should be the first thing they tell you, and then you wouldn't want to live there. Like, why would you ever stay there? Oh, we got big plastic tubes around so the fucking camouflage spiders don't kill you. Yeah, thanks. See ya. I'm out.
Yeah. You're just adding to the fucking record list of fucking shit of why I will never go to that country. There's one reason to go, which is that cookout, and then there's every other reason on the planet not to go.
Yeah, there really isn't. Bad cars, bad beer, bad food. Like, what the fuck is Vegemite? Go to hell, you pricks.
But they do have there is a tree sap in Australia. Apparently, I remember hearing this on a travel show where it got discovered where a dude had gotten lost in the middle of the fucking, well, wherever the fuck they have, in the middle of the desert or whatever the fuck it is. He got lost, completely lost. He had no food, no water. He was literally like basically going to die. And if he had fallen asleep, then he would have just basically just got ravaged by everything that kills you on the fucking ground.
That's everybody every night.
Right. But he had he tapped into a tree. He saw this sap in a tree and he like looked at his finger. He goes, actually, that's not bad tasting. So he's like, fuck it. So he just tapped into the fucking tree, filled up a cup of this liquid, drank it, and he got blitzed out, blackout drunk for 2.5 days straight, where even when he passed out, no critter would go near him with this stuff in his system. And he survived solely on this tree sap that gets you blackout drunk for days on end for drinking 1 cup.
Weird.
So I would like to try that.
They haven't bottled it and sold it?
Amazingly enough, no. Maybe locally.
They must. Someone must. Like they had gum with cocaine in it when I was there.
Oh, that's fantastic.
PK gum. Straight up. It's got coke in it.
Oh, wow.
They're a weird country, man. You're fucked. You're allowed to drink in a car. Why not? Who cares? You're Australian. What do you have to live for?
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing.
the driver is not supposed to drink, but all the other 5 guys in the car are allowed to open alcohol, and you think the driver's not drinking? Like, that's good policing there.
Yeah.
Will you drink it too? No. All right, that makes perfect sense. You weren't. We trust you. Idiots. No wonder you never got out that country. All right, let's move on. Vegans are dumb. They are. Australian vegan. What the hell does that look like? Oh my, she must be hideous.
The ultimate train wreck.
Yeah, right. I missed the train while I was there. I had to take a bus to Perth. It's fucking terrible. All right, moving on. Real quick, political thing. This Hassan Gillet, the Quebec Liberal, made a bunch of anti-Semitic comments and got fired, obviously. And now he's saying he's set up. Like Trudeau knew about the comments and didn't do anything. The whole party knew that he was like this, and they didn't do anything about it.
What did he say? I had never heard the comments.
All I heard was he made a number of anti-Semitic comments. They're on their tweets, I guess, so I could look them up, I guess, if I tried. I don't think it matters. I don't really need to hear them. As soon as I hear anti-Semitic, that's enough for me to go fuck off. Plus, I'm so fucking confused by caring about this story. Because number one, it's obviously something that's coming out just in light of the election, right? It's just a smear campaign. That's fine. And they're going to stand up. They're going to fire this guy and say, oh, we fired him because we don't like that. Now, whether they knew or not, I don't think it matters, to be honest. You're a fucking anti-Semite. Fuck you. It doesn't make it any. He's claiming he should get his job back because they knew the whole time. And I'm saying that doesn't make it right. It's not okay to just hate Jews because Justin Trudeau knows you hate Jews. You still don't get to be in my government now, idiot.
God, like that's again, and some people want to vote for this fucking group. Like, what the fuck is the matter with these people?
I don't we should have some sort of like the Senate or someone should be able to step in and go, you know what? No, this party's not allowed to run this year. They fucking suck.
They're literally a bunch of fucking retarded fucking idiots.
They're just unraveling.
Should not be allowed to fucking be a part of anything.
During an election season, you're supposed to put your best foot forward, look the best, show, remind us why we voted for you the first time. And they're just unraveling. They're just like coming apart at the seams, looking worse than they've ever looked, I think, in my history anyway. It's really embarrassing. And the embarrassing part is they're probably going to win. Why? Because Andrew fucking Scheer said something bad about gays 20 years ago.
Yeah, but that's not the only reason why we don't vote for that fucking guy.
Oh, no, I don't. I wouldn't endorse him in any way. But the best they can come up with for dirt on him is some comment he made in 2005. He's not doing too bad. Everything they're bringing up against the Liberals has happened in the last 4 years. Most of it this year. Did I lose you?
No, I just don't even know what to say.
Okay. I have a phone ringing in the background instead of an ambulance, so that's good. Anyway, I wanted to just touch on the politics. I don't really care. That story really caught my eye because it's him saying, well, they knew I was a fucking racist prick, so that should be okay then. No, that doesn't justify it.
No.
And guys if you got a buddy in your group and if you ever play Who's the Racist and you identify the buddy in your group, because every group's got one, kick him out of your group. Tell him to smarten the fuck up. It's almost becoming acceptable now. Even myself, I've been caught doing it. And I hate me for it. But it's like we've reached this point now where we're so passive aggressive about it, and there's such a subversion going on in our country that we're letting these little things slide. You hear racist comments all day long that 10 years ago you would never think of saying, but now it's somehow just worked its way into the lexicon. It's like we almost think we're so progressive that we're beyond it, so we're allowed to be racist because we're so not racist.
Oh God! I want to vomit on that statement.
It's like I marched in the Pride Parade, so now I can call all my gay friends faggots.
Yeah, that's like literally that's exactly no difference.
No. But you can't do that. That's not the point. We don't help people so that we can go, hey, now I got a bunch of nigger faggot friends. You can't do that.
No, it doesn't work like that.
And same for the gay pride. Nigger faggot.
That statement gives me diabetes. That statement gives me diabetes.
I got to get that back. It's stupid, and on the same hand, it's stupid for these people who win great victories against homophobia, and then they turn around and they act like assholes to straight people. Fuck you too.
Yeah, fuck the group of you Dogan face fucking idiots.
We're getting it very twisted around in our priorities around here, and it's frightening to me. I don't like it.
Just
thought I'd point that
out. Speaking of election, by the way, or politics, I have the latest poll projections for Canada.
Oh, excellent! Thank you.
Updated as of 10:39 this morning.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
Yes, I am prepared.
One of these I have no idea one of these I don't know what it stands for. We'll come up to that one. So Conservatives. Okay. Conservatives are in the run in the lead with 33.7%.
Wow, that's a lot bigger than I would have expected. Okay.
Liberals in second with 33.4%.
Neck and neck.
Neck and neck, literally. Conservatives are down 0.3. Liberals are up 0.1.
That will change every hour until the election happens.
Absolutely. Third place. Would you like to take a stab in the dark for third?
Bloc Québécois.
No. NDP is in third place.
NDP is in third. Well, predictable.
13.1%.
That's a hell of a gap.
Yep.
That is a hell of a gap. A 20-point gap.
Yep.
They're nothing. They're tied for last.
That's right. Green Party is in fourth with 10.6%.
Impressive.
Bloc Québécois, 4.5.
Wow. I thought they'd be coming up because I thought they'd be stealing all of the Quebec vote that the NDP won under Jack Layton. I assumed that would all go back to the Bloc, but I guess probably going to what you're about to say is in number 5, I would imagine.
PPC.
Yes.
Who is that?
That is Maxime Bernier and his People's Progressive, the Progressive People's Party of Canada or something like that.
Oh, okay. Well, they got 2.9%.
Better than I thought. Maxime Bernier was supposed to run for the Conservative leadership.
Yeah.
It was all said and done. He basically had it in the bag. He was going to be the Conservative leader, and then just for whatever, some sort of inside deal that I didn't pay much attention to, he went to Andrew Scheer instead. And Maxime Bernier was so offended he quit and started his own party.
Oh.
So it's their first time attempting to run in a federal election or any election. It's a brand new party. If it wasn't him and them, I would be excited because I love the idea of a brand new party. But they're him and they are them, and they're going to suck. So I didn't expect much out of them. 2%, that's kind of okay. I think all he stands to do is split the Conservative vote, and that's a good thing too, I guess.
Yep. Sorry.
So that's it. Québécois fourth, he's fifth. No surprise. Well, that is kind of surprising. I'm impressed with the Greens. I really am. I hope they can keep up that momentum right through the next month. I don't know. They're going to have to actually come out with a platform.
Well, here's the thing. So the probability of winning.
Yes. Oh, interesting.
38% probability of winning of the Liberals winning a majority.
Okay, yeah, I called that.
Yep. 26% probability of the Liberals winning the most seats, but not a majority.
26%.
Yeah.
With the minority. See, I call a minority. That's my prediction. It's a Liberal minority.
Okay.
You can lock that in. That's my prediction.
25% probability of Conservatives winning the most seats, but not a majority.
Ooh.
10% chance, the 10% probability of the Conservatives winning a majority.
I have it higher than that, but
now here's a write-up on it. It says the Conservatives have led the poll since February, but their lead over the Liberals have dwindled over the summer, leaving the two parties virtually tied. The Liberals are favored over the Conservatives to win the most seats, but it's a toss-up whether or not any party can win a majority. The New Democrats are stuck in third.
Yeah, and see, the Conservatives, their chance of a majority hinges on how many votes the PPC takes away from them.
Yes.
So that's going to be the race to watch on election night for sure. And does it say the NDP's odds of even showing in this race?
No, but it does say that the New Democrats are stuck in third and on track to lose most of their caucus.
Yeah,
well, the
that's
Green
a massive
support has leveled off after reaching new heights across the country.
Yeah. Yeah, that 20-point gap, that is huge. 5
Yeah.
points, maybe they could do something with. 20, no, you're done. That's not even third. That's like Bell competing in the cell phone market. You got Rogers, you got Telus, and Bell is third, but that third is just it's for show only. It doesn't exist.
The
I
Bloc
knew the
Quebec
NDP
law
was going to
is in
crash and
range,
burn.
by the way.
Sorry?
The Bloc Quebec law is in range of winning at least the 12 seats needed for recognized party status in the House of Commons.
Yes. Yeah. I saw
The
that coming
People's
a
Party
mile.
has yet to show the concentration of support in any region of the country needed to win a seat beyond potentially leader Maxime Bernier's.
Yeah.
There you go.
He may get a seat. I don't know about him. That's a bit of a wild card. NDP, I knew they were going to crash and burn because all the support they had in Quebec is gone. Especially sending Jagmeet out here to win his seat in Burnaby. That doesn't look good to the Eastern people, the Eastern supporters. The NDP's always been like that. They're a very East-West division in the NDP. And oddly enough, whenever the NDP does well in BC, they don't do well federally. It's just a weird coincidence. Or not. I don't know. That is fantastic. Thanks for looking those up. I really appreciate that. That's
it looks like the Liberals, in order to get a majority, they have to get
Justin Trudeau out of there.
Well, yeah, but it looks like they have to get roughly around 180 seats to win majority.
Yes.
I mean, Conservatives have to hit around pretty much the same. They have to hit 180.
Well, yeah, that's
Bloc Quebec law is looking at getting anywhere between 1 and 31 seats.
31 would be impressive.
Yeah, NDP is looking to get her up to from between 0 and 38.
Yeah, and see, if you win a minority, then you rely on one of these people to back you if you want anything passed while you're in government. So you're gonna if the Quebecois ends up with 31 seats, that's 31 votes you have to try to win over every time. Every time you want to pass anything. So that's where those numbers become very important, and I'm really interesting to pay attention to because, with the NDP saying they won't back Andrew Scheer, if he's got a minority and they've got 38 seats, that could destroy him.
Yeah, yes, it could.
Interesting stuff. People say Canadian politics is boring. They're not. It's fascinating shit. They're all scumbags. I hate them all. I wish we could not vote for any of them, but that's just not going to happen. So I'm fine with not voting in this election. I do it in protest. I will not vote for either. And I can't vote for any of them, to be honest. I'd vote for Green, but I don't know what they're doing in my riding. So maybe if they can convince me by election day, I'll vote Green.
Well,
but you guys do what you want.
Getting my vote.
You guys do what you want. Do not vote as I tell you to vote. Go out and do your own research and decide who's the best candidate for you. Was it you and Nygaard that were talking about rock stars telling people how to vote?
Yes. Don't listen to them.
I'm not here to tell you how to vote. I say vote for Eric and Gord. If you're going to vote for Eric and Gord. But beyond that, I'm not telling you how to vote. I'm telling you to do your research. Figure it out for yourself. Figure out what works best for you and your circumstances. How are your children going to be raised in their riding under the person you vote for? And if you don't agree with any of them, don't vote. Send the message by not voting.
Yes.
That bullshit that you don't have a say if you don't vote, that's crap that politicians made up. Everyone has a say. It's guaranteed in our Constitution. So don't worry about that shit. Don't give Andrew Scheer the benefit of being the lesser of two evils. Just don't do that. He's not. He will destroy this country. Trudeau will just piece it off to other countries for the highest price. Either way, we're fucked.
God, I've just never been more disgusted.
Yeah.
there's a word I'm searching for. I don't know. It's like
suicidal.
that's kind of close.
Yeah.
It's just I've never been just more disgusted with the choices, not only of the candidates that we have to choose from, but the lack of anything coming from any one of these fucking morons.
Yeah.
All they all do is sit around and point the fucking finger. Nobody will stand up to say, you know what? Fuck these idiots. Here's what we're fucking doing. Nobody's doing that.
Yeah.
And why?
Yeah.
Why not? Do you know you'd probably win if you came back? If you're the only party out of the group that came forward and said, here's our stance, here's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
You'd probably
They'll
win
say
because
they
you're
do.
the only one who's doing it.
Yeah, they would. It'd be huge. But your stance can't be anti-gay and pro-pipeline. It should be pro-pipeline, but you can't come out and like Andrew Scheer with a bunch of this stupid shit that doesn't mean anything. Stephen Harper was so smart to stay away from these bullshit issues and focus on what Canada needed. And whether you liked his policies or not, the man was all about policy. Not the name calling, not the bullshit. We don't need this playground fucking bullshit. I know you're this. I know yours. But what am I? I'm rubber. You're good. Fuck off. They're children. And she does this. Yeah, well, Justin Trudeau does this. I know you're. But what am I? Fuck off.
Nobody cares.
Put your shirts on.
We read the headlines. We know what all you fucking crooked pieces of shit people do. We already know this stuff. Tell me what you're going to do. That's it.
Oh, yeah. And do it.
Just tell me. And do it.
And then do it. Do what you said you were going to do.
I don't know if you've caught this, but there's a clip going around of your boy. What's that? It was that East Indian dude that you like so much.
Jagmeet?
Was it Jagmeet? No, it wasn't Jagmeet. It was another East Indian politician.
Raj Dhaliwal? He's
No,
my
something
favorite.
Something Singh maybe.
Oh, they're all Singh.
I don't know. But whatever his name was, it's okay. I don't know what his name is, but he came out and he said that they were asking about like your stance on like the pipeline, and he's like, what Canada needs to do is Canada needs to import all their oil from Saudi Arabia. That's what Canada needs to do. Yeah. And they said, well, so you don't think that they should have the pipeline to have our own in-house oil so we don't have to import it? No, we need to import it from another country.
That I don't agree with at all.
Like you're again, I think your helmet's on too tight. You're a fucking moron. You're showing allegiance to another country that doesn't deserve allegiance.
A country that absolutely we should not be supporting, and yet we support massively in every way, and it's disgusting. But also not just showing that support, but denying the fact that we have a vibrant, or should have a very healthy, vibrant in coast to coast with enough oil to supply for 3,000 years. Why are we denying Alberta? It's
because I think they realize that if Alberta gets their oil, if they get it, if they get their access to that oil, I think they realize very quickly that what will happen is Alberta will suddenly become the new Ontario.
Well, yeah, you're absolutely right, and they were on the way to do so.
Yeah.
I don't think that's necessarily a bad idea.
You think it's better than Ontario? Sakes.
I wouldn't mind getting some of the attention off of Toronto. Toronto's done well for itself, and yeah, it's the capital city of Canada. Ottawa can go fuck themselves. They know they've got nothing to do with anything. Toronto's the capital, and it wouldn't be bad to take some of that away. Not to the detriment of the citizens of Toronto, just for the betterment of the country as a whole. Put some focus in Saskatchewan. Get some focus back on agriculture. Get some focus on our oil. The fact that we don't need any other country. We shouldn't be trading with any country right now, in my opinion. We should close all our borders, shut down all trade, and just supply Canadians with Canadian goods. We can do everything on our own.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with you. And this shit's just fucking stupid. Make me want to puke and go on a murderous fucking rampage. Fuck these idiots.
Yeah, me too. Sorry, I just gotta type a little thing here. It is disgusting, and this election is huge. And I know ignorance is bliss. I couldn't agree more. The less I knew, the happier I always was. But we need to change this. We need to fix this. Our country is falling apart.
And quickly. Like,
yeah,
Canada has never been a country that's based itself off of this type of politics. And I'm sorry, but we don't have they don't have the brains to pull this type of political backstabbing off. Because when you're digging up shit from fucking 14 years ago, you're pathetic.
Yeah, let's focus. Let's focus on the problems.
Yeah,
I don't care.
If you can't find a recent issue, then stop. Then just focus on your shit.
I don't want to sound all like let you who cast the first whatever, but let's all think of something in the last 14 years we didn't regret saying. Everybody's got something. Come on.
Oh, absolutely. I don't regret nothing because I'm ignorant.
Well, that's different. That's I don't have time in my life for regret. I don't think it's healthy. Yeah, it's counterintuitive. You can't change the past, so why regret? Move on, do better. But we've said questionable things. In the last 14 years, I've said tons of things I shouldn't have.
I've said questionable things on this podcast.
Oh, yeah. Tons of stuff I shouldn't have said in this podcast. Guaranteed. And there will be. There's still a lot of show left to go.
Absolutely.
But, give me 10 minutes. You're right. If you're digging up shit, like, see me, if you want to come after me politically, you could dig up shit every 10 minutes. I've said something worse than what he said 15 years ago. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Pull something out from today, not 15 years ago. I don't care 15 years ago, Andy. Men and women, men should only marry women. Oh, he said that 15 years ago in a private conversation to a bunch of people that weren't listening or weren't supposed to be listening. Overheard him. Ooh, what a monster. Fuck off. Focus on the fact that he wants to make abortion illegal.
Yeah.
Now that's bad. That I care about. Don't do that. Hate him for that. Not, he said something at a dinner party to his best friend and secretly behind a closed door, but someone had a glass up at the door and they heard him. I think he said something about gays. Oh, this is going to look so good half a century from now when he runs for politics. Fuck off.
Meanwhile, you find out he was talking about Willie Mays.
Yeah, right? He probably said, I don't think Willie Mays should be hairy.
Yeah, I don't think Willie Mays should get hairy. What? He just said that gays shouldn't marry. Fuck that guy. 12 years from now, we're bringing this bad boy out.
Willie Mays looks bad in those human tights. What? Gays shouldn't have human rights? I'm sure that's what I heard. What? I fucking hate baseball. Every time I talk about baseball, this shit happens. That's stupid. That's funny and stupid. All right. Let's lighten it up a bit. I got some lightening up to do. Those are great numbers, Gord. Thanks for bringing those in. Very cool.
No problem. Glad I can finally contribute.
If anybody wants any political commentary from their old Uncle Gord, you just go ahead and you email him at gord@ericgord.com or me at eric@ericgord.com, or go right over there to ericgord.com and leave a voice message. Up to 10 minutes you can record. There's just a little button on the right. You click it, you talk your face off for 10 minutes. If you want to identify yourself, great. If not, don't care. But please tell us if you don't want the clip played on the air, because I will if you don't.
That's right.
I will anyway. You know what? I will. it's probably good. Chances are it's showing up.
Oh.
I'll change your voice if you say you don't want it on there. No, I probably won't.
No.
I won't play it. I will respect
What
your
we'll do
wish.
is we'll play it. We won't play on the radio, but we'll quote everything you say.
Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get Adrian DeBarros to rap your voicemail in his own voice. That's what it'll be.
Oh, that is spectacular. Well
I'll
done.
get him to make a rap out of you guys' voicemails. That would be funny. He would too. Eric and Gold. But we got to get that song back. I haven't played it the last couple episodes. All right. So I read a funny thing today. Well, it's not funny, but it's interesting to me. There's a list of Canada's wealthiest offspring. These are the richest children of Canada's richest people.
Oh no.
Now these numbers are laughable when you think of when you think rich, you think like Bush money, Brad Pitt money. Not quite in Canada, but it's an interesting list. And these are not in order, unfortunately. I can read them in order if you want. But it's interesting. Some of these people I didn't know existed. And only 3 on the list are marryable. And by that, I mean hot. The rest are dogs. But, I'd marry them. Not for this money. Anyway, I thought it was interesting. Something I wanted to chat about a little bit. I think it was cool. Because some of them you'd expect, some of them you wouldn't. The wealthiest child has a net worth of $5.1 billion. And that's Lino Saputo.
From the Saputo cheese.
From the Saputo line, all kinds of stuff. There's pasta, there's all kinds of shit.
Oh.
Yeah, the Saputo food family. That's Canada's wealthiest kid.
There's a Saputo factory in Georgetown, the town over from me.
Very cool. Now, I'm not sure if I believe this must just be the child's wealth, not the parents' wealth, but I don't know that for sure. But these numbers seem horrifically small. Because next is Chloe Katz, daughter of he's a really famous lawyer guy. 3.1 billion. She's good looking. She's marryable. She's definitely worth. I'd take her for that money. The next daughter, Josephine Cameron, James Cameron, who made a little movie called Titanic, and then he followed that with like this little like straight to video on Avatar. Canadian. Some people don't know that, but very, very rich daughter. Not marryable, but for $700 million, maybe.
Yeah.
You just, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coming in at 150 million, and the hottest of the group, Jane Carey, daughter of little-known actor Jim Carrey. 150 million. Good looking. Doesn't look like her dad. Kind of looks like her dad, but not really. I don't know who her mom is, but she's good looking.
Is she a singer?
I don't know. I don't know anything about her. And then we've got Renee Angelil. That's $430 million child of, oh my God, the Titanic chick. What's her? The French singer. Jesus, drawing a blank. Celine Dion. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Celine Dion's son. $430 million. Named Renee after his father, who's 700 years older than her.
Yeah, Jane Erin Carey is a singer.
Yeah.
There you go.
Cute. Now here's one who's
what?
150 million.
Really?
One who's not cute, but mom is still a 10. Ija Lang, son, of Mutt Lang and Shania Twain.
Okay, I'm sorry. So I'm reading up this chick, Jane Carey's fucking net worth is around $1 million. Jim Carrey's net worth is around 150 million.
Okay, so it is the whole total thing. Okay.
It's the family, yeah.
Yeah, so it's what they stand to inherit.
Yeah.
I thought that might be it, but that's still pathetic.
Yeah.
Compared to
Jim
American
Carrey's
money,
only
like,
worth 150 million. That seems really low.
right? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Saputo is worth $5 billion US dollars.
5 million?
5 billion with a B.
Yeah, that's what I said. 5.1 billion.
Yeah.
You're probably looking at the list I did now.
I'm
we
just
got
Google.
Yeah, coming up in some that I found like were interesting, not very. Now here's one worth the same as Jim Carrey, and I can't believe it. It's Mebed Graham. Mabed Graham. That would be Aubrey Graham's son. Aubrey Graham, better known as Drake.
Oh, that's his name.
Yeah. I laugh every time I watch Degrassi and I see the Aubrey, like the redhead chick on The Apprentice. Okay, we'll speed this up because it's boring me now. Some other names that are, just they're so to be expected. Sarah Sutherland, Kiefer Sutherland's kid, obviously. You've got Alex Mandel, who is a freaky looking dude and way too old to be worried about his dad's money, but that would be Howie Mandel. Another really good looking one, and I don't know how to pronounce her name, Aquina, I believe, Fox. It's not Aquina J. Fox, but it could be. That would be Michael J. Fox's daughter.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm like one name behind that. Alex Mandel is one ugly motherfucker.
Yeah, right.
What's Fox's daughter's name?
I think it's like Aquina. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird name. The spelling is even weird. I don't want to do it injustice. Aquinnahj. I think he might have had Parkinson's when he came up with his name.
Oh, he's got 3. There's Asemi, ASME with an apostrophe over it.
That's not the word. Okay.
Aquina,
that's the one. Yeah.
Aquina. Aquinanh. Yeah.
Yeah. Weird.
That is a very, very strange name. Jesus Christ. What was he stuttering when he said that?
Yeah, right? That's terrible. We're bad. I love Michael J. Fox like a brother, but I would make fun of my brother too. So that's fair. Yeah, also on the list, just finishing it up, we got Zeke Young. Son of the wildly inappropriately named Neil Young. Who hasn't been young in 40 years, so it's a weird name. I don't like Neil Young. I've never liked Neil Young. I don't know the man. I'm sure he sucks. And I don't like his music, and I don't get it. I don't get he's the Coldplay of Canada. I just don't understand why anyone listens.
What I hate the most, I mean, like, lyrically, he writes some good stuff. I'm going to give him credit for lyrically, he is a good writer. I don't like pretty much any of his music. I can't stand his singing. And he is hands down by far one of the worst fucking guitar players I've ever heard in my life. And that guy plays a solo. I just feel like, I don't even know, skinning a baby alive. I don't know. Anything sounds better.
I think it's great. He did the Emperor's New Clothes thing musically. Because people celebrate him for the one note solo. They don't realize that just means he can't fucking solo.
Yeah.
He invented the one note solo. Yeah, that's because he can't play guitar. That's not fucking a good thing.
Yeah, no, he sucks the donkey dick.
Hey, Eric invented the one ingredient dish in One Iron Chef. He just put butter on the plate, and they thought it was amazing.
Was it at least clarified? No. Literally, he opened up a package of Basil and threw it on the fucking plate and said, eat it.
Not even butter. Basil, just right there. Fucking And he won. He said, "Oh, this is revolutionary, this one ingredient meal. How come chefs haven't thought of this? Because it fucking sucks that you don't do things like that." My God. Hang a blank canvas and go, "Oh, it's a sailboat in a blizzard. Oh, it's an amazing painting." No, he can't play fucking guitar, and he tricked you into thinking it was a good thing.
It's like I had this guy I used to work with. He's a Beatles fanatic, and we were making fun because he swore up and down Ringo Starr is the greatest drummer in the world, and I'm like, he's not. He sucks. And he's like, no, it's not what he plays, it's what he doesn't play. Do you know who says that? When people are talking about somebody who sucks.
Yeah, exactly. That's like me when I oh my God. Well, hey, you know what? He's not the last because Lars Ulrich has the world tricked.
I still put Lars above fucking Ringo fucking Starr.
Yeah, well, of course, but you know, he Def Leppard's drummer plays better than Lars.
Who, for the record, Def Leppard's drummer actually became a better drummer once he lost his arm.
That's weird, isn't it?
That's a true statement. He became a great drummer. He was an average drummer when they first came out, but as soon as he lost his arm and they kept him in the band, he became a great drummer.
Probably my all-time favorite joke for years was, "What has 9 arms and sucks?"
What?
Def Leppard.
when you have the word "deaf" in your name as a band, not a good thing.
Not a good thing. And then the two least shocking names on this list, just to finish, Gretzky, yeah, of course, and Elizabeth Shatner, whose name is Lisbeth, not Elizabeth, Lisbeth.
Oh God, fuck you, Will.
Fuck you, actors. Why do actors do that? Why do famous people name their kids stupid shit? Like Frank Zappa obviously did it as a joke. It's got to be. Like he just wanted to do that to his kid. Dweezil's okay, but Moon Unit? Come on. That's a joke. He didn't like that kid.
I don't know. Every time I heard that Moon Unit, I fucking laugh. I just think it's genius.
That he didn't like the kid. Obviously, that's a mean thing to do to your kid, named Moon Unit. And you're Frank Zappa. You're not.
That's one of the things where his wife said, "Look, I'm pregnant, but we're in a weird stage right now. I'm gonna abort the child," and then decided, like, right at the last second, "I'm not gonna abort." He's like, "Then I'm naming it Moon Unit."
Yeah. Well, they were clearly doing acid at the time they made that decision. Come on, and you're Frank Zappa. You're not fucking Robert Plant or somebody. Like you can't get away. You're not cool enough to get away with a name like that.
Well, Frank Zappa is the only guy cool enough to get away with that name.
I think what's his name? The guy I don't like, Lenny Kravitz. I think he did one too.
Yeah, what the fuck was his daughter's name?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
Crap bag.
Zoe.
Oh, she's just Zoe?
Yeah, it's just Zoe Kravitz.
Oh, I thought he did a weird one. Sorry, Lenny. I take it back.
No.
I didn't mean it. I didn't know. I thought you did a weird one. I don't. It's okay. What? Are you going to go my way? Probably not. Let's. I think I'm scared of Lenny Kravitz. What the hell?
I'm going to give you a hang on a second. I got to find this. See if this comes up.
Let's find some funny names.
All right. Most unusual baby names for celebrities.
Well, Moon Unit's got to be right there. I don't know many. I don't care about celebrities in their lives, so I just did this because I felt time.
We have Apple, which is Gwyneth Paltrow and Chris Martin's daughter.
I don't think that's so strange. I actually quite like that name.
Yeah, Moon Unit right there. Frank Zappa's got Moon Unit, Dweezil, and Diva Thin Muffin.
I had
Diva Thin Muffin.
It was a third.
Yeah. That's the third name, Diva Thin Muffin. Oh, that's amazing. Cardi B, recently named her baby girl Culture, spelled Kulture.
Yeah. Culture is the stuff, the bacteria in yogurt. Cardi B. What the fuck is a Cardi B?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what that is. I don't like it.
Well, I don't even know who these people are. Lucky Bluesmith and Stormy Bree is the name of the parents. Their child's name is Gravity.
Lucky Bluesmith and Stormy B. She's like a thing, rapper, something. I think.
Okay.
I don't know.
Nick Cage, his kid's name is Kal-El.
That's Superman's dad.
Kal-El. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Superman's dad.
Yep.
Kal-El. That's dumb.
John Legend and Chrissy Teigen. Their child's name is Luna Simone.
I'm sorry, Kal-El is Superman, isn't he? Not his dad.
Kal-El. No, it's
Kal-El
Superman.
is Superman. Yeah. That's dumb. Who did that? Fuck you, Nick Cage.
Yeah, Nick Cage. You'll like this one. Jason Lee and Beth Riesgraf. Jason Lee, who's the actor, I guess.
I would assume.
His child's name, Pilot Inspector, spelled Inspektor.
Pilot Inspector. I can go with that.
He chose the name Pilot after hearing a song.
Yeah, of course.
Mike Myers' daughter, named Sunday Molly.
Sunday Molly. His two favorite Beatles songs, probably. Dummy. Don't do this to your kid.
Gavin Rosedale and Gwen Stefani. They're 3 kids.
Oh,
You've got Polly Bowie Flynn, Kingston James McGregor, and Zuma Nesta Rock.
Yeah, because one of them's Ewan McGregor's kid, guaranteed.
Yeah.
Guaranteed that's actually Ewan McGregor's kid, and one of them's not admitting it.
Guess which one?
I don't know which one of those women has the babies in that relationship, but one of them's lying.
Robert Rodriguez and Elizabeth Avalon. Their children.
I just called Gavin Rosedale a girl. In case if that went over your head, that's what I was saying there. If you didn't get that, all right.
Gwen Stefani's got the dick
in both hands.
In both hands.
And a vagina.
And a vagina. Robert Rodriguez and Elizabeth Avalon.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah. Robert Rodriguez and Elizabeth Avalon. I don't know who they are, but their kids' names are Rocket, Racer, Rebel, Rogue, and Rhiannon.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Rocket Rodriguez is pretty awesome sounding.
Oh yeah, and Rebel Rodriguez, that works well.
Rebel Rodriguez, I like that. See, those aren't weird to me. That's not so crazy. Rebel's a good name. There's lots of people named Rebel now. There's that that girl that ate Australia, Rebel Wilson.
Yeah, Rebel Wilson. That's right.
She ate the entire cast of Hairspray, I believe.
I believe she did.
In one sitting. I think I read that somewhere. Maybe not.
Jay-Z and Beyonce's child, Blue Ivy.
Yeah. Doesn't matter what that child's named. It's going to be so fucking disconnected from reality. It's going to be hanging out with Michael Jackson's kids, I'm sure.
I hate this next couple just for naming their children this.
I bet I hate them for so many reasons.
Mark Silverstein and Bussy Phillips.
Okay.
Cricket Pearl and Birdie Lee. Birdie
Lee. That's like that.
Cricket and Birdie.
You know, I went out with a Bertha a few years ago, and I was appalled that anyone would still name their child Bertha.
Are you sure? Was she like 90?
She was 51.
Oh my God, I can't even pronounce this one. Uma Thurman and Arpad Bussin.
Oh God, it's probably named Kill Bill.
No, it's Rosalind. Fine.
Okay.
Arusha. But her whole name is Rosalind Arusha Arkinda. Arcadina,
Yeah.
Altaloon, Florence.
She,
5 names.
yeah. I used to joke in high school whenever we had teachers and they'd ask me what my middle name was. I would say it was Armando Abdullah Nawanda Camilla Fanini Sawika Lakba Eagle and Shepka Dopper.
Smith.
It's not. It's not. I made that up. You're not supposed to really do that to your children. I did that to fuck with teachers, but don't really do it to your kids. It's not. And my real middle name's not in any of those, by the way. That's dumb. Don't do that to your kids. Why torture your kids? I was Eric Hunt. I still am, and I still hear it on a regular basis. Think before you name your children.
Natalie Portman's kid. Aleph.
Aleph?
Aleph.
Aleph? Is the middle name Ant? That would be awesome.
Just one word, Aleph.
Yeah, if it was Elephant, that would be awesome.
That would be great. Let me see.
Like, do it like that. Like, I got a friend. His name, I met him in Kelowna. He's now one of my favorite people on the planet, and his last name is legit Mussel. Like the seafood mussel.
Oh,
That's
really?
His last name. That's for real. His last name, Adam Mussel, and he wants to name his kid Richard, obviously.
Dick Mussel.
So that he'll be Dick Mussel. That's good thinking.
See, I've thought if I would have a kid, I'd name him Don't Get.
Don't get?
Don't Get Strained.
I like it.
Yeah, I think that kind of works. Alicia Silverstone. Her kid.
You can call your second kid Ree.
Restrained?
Yeah.
Fuck it, why not? Who cares? They're just children. So Alicia Silverstone's kid, Bear Blue.
Bear Blue. You know what? I know a Bear Blue.
Do you really?
How fuck is that? I do.
Christ.
I know a Blue Jay too. I know a guy his real legit first name is Blue Jay.
What is with all these bears? There's Kate Winslet's fucking kid's name is Bear Blaze.
Yeah, well, names go in like, oh my God, we almost had a Sophia, and every kid that year was named Sophia. And Aurora's mom was really pushing for it. I was like, no, we're not going with the same name as every other fucking mother in the city. We're just not. So we
Adam
had Aurora.
Levine's kids is Geo Grace and Dusty Rose. Dusty Rose is a porn star.
I'm surprised Adam Levine's kids aren't. Hey, look, it's Adam Levine.
Yeah. Oh, here you go. Oh my God, this is terrible. Jamie Oliver. Fuck you, Jamie Oliver. That's all I gotta say. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 kids. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Poppy Honey Rosie. That's 1.
Oh, Jesus.
Daisy Boo Pamela.
Of course.
Buddy Bear.
Buddy Bear.
And Petal Blossom Rainbow. Oh, God.
Do you honestly expect your kid, Buddy Bear, not to get beat up every day of his life?
Oh.
Newsflash, Jamie Oliver. Buddy Bear is coming to snip his underwear every morning. Or he's coming home with a wedgie the size of Texas every day. Buddy Bear, what are you doing to your children?
Oh. Diplo and Catherine Lockhart. Their child's name is Laser.
That's
Laser Lee Louise Pence.
Laser? Any American gladiator name, I will accept. Laser.
Diva Thin Muffin.
Yeah, that's terrible.
God, that's fucking brutal. Somebody named their kid True. Forrest Whitaker named his kid True. True.
I'm going with Easter egg. My next kid's Easter egg.
Kylie Jenner named her kid Stormy.
That would be Easter egg hunt, by the way.
Yeah, Easter egg. Yeah, I caught that. I was just ignoring it.
I'm just explaining it to the dumb people. I wanted Fox originally after Fox Mulder.
Fox Hunt.
Yeah.
There you go. There's
my
your
kids. Floss and Easter egg. That's dumb. Celebrities are stupid. Don't just remember that. Celebrities are dumb. And when I become one, bigger than I am now, I will continue to call them out on their dumbness and not name any children I have now or might have later anything stupid. I guarantee my kids are all getting normal names. My rule was no Disney names, and I reneged on that. I ended up with a Disney name, and I'm okay with that. She's a beautiful girl with a beautiful name, and that's fine. But from now on, I'm going with like Bill.
There's this girl I knew, tiny little white girl. She always wanted to name her kids under like very black names, like Jamal and things like that.
See, I don't understand why we don't do that. It's perfectly normal to have an East Indian child named Gord. That's not weird. An East Indian Gordon, not weird. But a white Shadu, a Suckwinder, that would be weird.
That would be weird.
I don't know why. Why can't I name my kid King Chai Kang? You know, but they can name theirs Tim. Like, we should be allowed to use ethnic names as well, right? Don't you think? If we really want equality, I should be allowed to have a Bhupinder somewhere in my family. No?
Sure. Fuck it. Why not? Why not?
If you disagree, Eric, if you disagree, it's Bhupinder at ericgord.com. That's not true. It's Eric at ericgord.com. I'm not. All right. Don't stop naming your kids stupid things and give them more money. God. Especially in Canada. This is pathetic. Our richest guy is $5 billion. Sad.
Yeah.
Are we done? I'm done.
Yeah, that's it. No, that's the list. That's it. That's it. That's all of them. Even if there's more, I'm not reading anymore. I'm done.
Thank you. There was our celebrity. We never talk celebrities. That's our celebrity dish on the show. I don't think we've ever done that, except when we talk about Sarah McLachlan.
Why would we talk about Sarah McLachlan again?
Because she's a pig. I don't know. The two things we've ever discussed on the show: number one, she's a pig. Number two, she listens to her own music. Well, I can't fault her for that. I listen to my own. That's all I have on my phone right now is my own music. That's true. So I'll give her that. But I heard she's a pig. I don't know. I'm starting to lighten up on her. I'm sorry. I don't know. She's gone to great efforts to win me over, and it's working.
Why?
Yeah, she has not. She does not know I exist. She should, because I talk about her a lot, but she doesn't. You sound like you're pretty ready to say goodnight.
Yeah, I'm. Yeah, that melted my fucking brain. So I'm. Yeah.
That melted. Hey, you looked it up. I didn't tell you to. The whole point of that was Jim Carrey's daughter's hot. That's what that all came down to. Yeah. And Aubrey Graham's a fag. Okay, we will.
Fag.
I will never be on Entertainment Tonight.
No.
No. But I will get many people on these lists to say "fuck" on camera. Some of them probably want to say it right now. All right, we're going to put an end to this show. Send in your emails to Eric at ericgord.com, Gord at ericgord.com, Shaniqua at ericgord.com, Bhupinder at ericgord.com. I don't care. You'll find us. And we will be back tomorrow night to maybe do something a little more less of a train wreck.
Good luck.
Until then, take care of each other.
Don't vote.
I like it. I thought that would. I didn't know it was gonna melt our brains like that.
Yeah, it shut my shit right down.
That's funny. I think so. Yeah. I want to go up there. The other one needs more editing, so I don't Lord, What If We're Right is a production of the Champion Tree Entertainment Company. Copyright 2019. Unauthorized reproduction is encouraged.